Oh, perfect segue.
Hot Take Tuesday. This reinforces the awkward narrative, negative narrative even, around Drake as we move into the summertime and OVO Fest is on the way. This brings that back to this whole Clips album, which is coming out, July 14 or 10? July 11th. Excuse me. People going to be analyzing them lyrics all the way into the beginning of August. Oh, damn. Hot take. This ain't going away, Drake.
Say Drake. Yeah, the lawsuit is not the hot take. The lawsuit is not a good move.
It's not a good look, man. We never seen nothing like that.
Because it really would be completely over by now, and we could fully move forward with our lives. Everybody.
You don't lose a rap battle. Hot take. You don't lose a rap battle.
And call the cops?
And call the cops. You don't do that.
Yeah, but,
you don't file a lawsuit.
I'm going to push back on one thing, Shawnee.
What part can you push back on with this?
That you can't use the words, quote, lose a rap battle as if what happened between them had ever happened in any way in history. You are right. It was the wrong move.
I mean...
But don't act as if this was cannabis and LL, my guy.
But
this
it's
was
amplified because of the times we're in the internet. But...
Not just the internet, the Super Bowl, the worldwide tour.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're both saying the same things, right? It's amplified because of how large the artists were that participated in it.
Sure.
And how large hip hop is.
I'm just saying we've never seen anything like this before.
We never seen
anything like this.
You can't run to the cops.
Yo, Hot Take Tuesday. Let's go to Harlem on line 2.
Oh?
Yo, Harlem, Hot Take Tuesday. What you got today?
Doggystyle is the worst album in hip-hop history. That album is
crazy.
Yo, Harlem, why are you doing this? Harlem, tell me what happened. Why? Harlem, tell us why you're deciding to lie to the world today.
Yeah.
Lie to the world. You listen to the music?
On Doggystyle. By the way,
Doggystyle?
Shawnee, by the way, that's not from Doggystyle. But yes, have I listened to it? The year was November 1993, and one of the greatest bodies of hip hop work ever made came out.
So you're telling me Gin and Juice is whack.
Doggy
Murder
Dog
Was the
World.
Case is whack.
I'm annoyed Ebro's looking at the track list.
Ain't no fun. Doggy Dog World.
Terrible. That production is terrible.
Oh, now you out.
Listen. Snoop can't rap. Snoop can't rap. Snoop is a terrible rapper. He cannot rap.
Listen.
Harlem, hold on. Wait. Everyone calm down. Harlem, real quick.
Hang on. Harlem, hang on. I just got one question for you. What album for you is the best hip-hop album?
Good question
in history.
Good journalism.
The best hip-hop album for me, personally, Cameron Come Home to Me.
Yo, Harlem, if I see you, I will fight you.
His name is Harlem.
No,
he had to say it.
He never left the block.
Cameron Come Home to Me. Killer Season. Best album. Best hip-hop album. Talk to me.
He never left 140th. He's never left.
Thank you for your call, Harlem. Yo, Rosenberg was about to blow a gasket.
Harlem is
Rosenberg is turning so red.
Yo. By the way,
this is the joint, though, Shawnee.
Hey.
If you want to say you're not a fan of Snoop the rapper, I don't get it, but I hear you. You just threw in the production, which is so crazy.
Come on.
Wait, I got one thing I can't let go from Harlem. He said, Cameron, come home to me. And Killer Season.
It's not even called Come Home to Me.
It's Come Home With Me.
Yeah, he got the name of the album wrong that he said was the greatest album of all time. Yo, my man. Woo! Man.
Which album does Cameron use Tupac Ambitions of a Ride on there?
That one.
That's Come Home With Me, right?
Yeah, it has a Welcome to New York City.
Let Me Live My Life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why? What does it matter?
It's a good album.
I wanted to, because a lot of the influence of Cameron and what became later Dipset was influenced by a lot of West Coast stuff. So it's interesting to hear Harlem go after a legendary West Coast rap album when later on they end up using a lot of those influences.
Listen, it's Hot Take Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Harlem, the person, in a lot of ways, is like Harlem, the place. The sauce, more than any other place, the extra sauce that is put on the artists that are from Harlem is insane. We've never seen anything like it before. Like, it's always, like, Cam is a good rapper and he's very entertaining, and he's made great music, and he's one of our guys.
Well, he's a phenomenal rapper.
They put Cam and Mase getting put in the conversation of greatest of all time is false.
I didn't even say all that. I wasn't even saying all that, bro. I've heard Cam. When Cam cares to apply himself to get into bars, he can do it. He plays around a lot.
But if you have to add that caveat to the beginning of it, is that person the great? Because I'm not saying
I didn't even say all that.
Lyrically, that's who Snoop is. But lyrically, that's who Snoop is.
Exactly.
Snoop could say whoopity, and you know what I mean. No disrespect to Cam, Harlem, New York all day, but bar level, they say the same things.
The hot take was
it's their style and cadence and flavor.
You guys are getting off in the sauce, a little bit. Doggy
Style
is the worst hip hop album in history. Was Harlem's take?
Well, that's an insane take.
That's all you had to do was stop. All you had to do was just let that breathe and stop. You wanted to now go into...
No, Ebro, it's Hot Take Tuesday. They don't pay me to be an idiot. I'm saying things that are hot takey.
What is the take now?
Harlem adds a lot of sauce to their great rappers. It's never enough to be great. Mase has to be one of the greatest of all time. No, he's not. Mase is not one of the greatest of all time. He's not even in a conversation of the greatest of all time. It's not even a sniff. I don't sniff him. He's great, but he's not in that convo. When Kanye said his number one rapper was Mase, I was like, oh, we should know this guy's going to fall off one day. And all of y'all are scared when you know the truth.
I'm not. But I've never heard anyone put Mase in the conversation of greatest of all. So I'm lost on even where this came from.
That people put Mase as one of the greats?
Yes.
No, that's a thing.
That is a thing. Mase. They put Mase way, and I'm like, Mase is dope.
I salute, what Mase has done, but to Rosenberg's point too, you can't put him in the. He's on no Mount Rushmore. He's on no Mount Rushmore.
I think people
salute to him.
But people also do. Their greats are their favorites. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's when people get excited. But you guys don't agree Harlem adds some extra sauce to everything. It gets because Harlem.
It's
Harlem's a place of flavor.
Everything.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
They got flavor. They got sauce. Yes. But that's also why people like Cam and Mase. Because of that. Because of the other things.
The extra sauce.
The extra sauce.
Now, Big L being on, was he on the rise to could have been an all-time GOAT? Absolutely. But everybody else who they threw in afterwards, I was like, I don't know if they're there.
Let's go to O Dallas. Line 1, Hot Take Tuesday.
What's Dallas going to say? Erykah Badu is the greatest of all time?
Dallas. Okay.
Good morning, y'all. Double S5 here. Mariah Carey would beat Whitney Houston in the verses.
Mariah Carey would beat Whitney Houston in the verses.
Stop it.
Are you crazy?
What?
Beat Whitney Houston.
She's laughing. She can't stop laughing.
She's trolling us because it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
I can't. My brain can't even rap. Musically, they're from different eras. So if verses is about music, not singing ability.
Well, yeah. So wait, hold on. Is it that crazy to say that Mariah would have more joints? Is that crazy?
No.
Exactly.
It's not
That's
crazy.
What I'm saying her lineup is longer.
Mariah got haters, and in a versus scenario, her music. Well, I think the point is, in a versus scenario, crowd rocking scenario, I want to dance with somebody isn't gonna play as hard as Fantasy. I'm sorry, it's not. It's not gonna ring off the same.
But in their primes, performance-wise, Whitney would be tough to deal with.
Yeah. Oh yeah, without it.
Live performance-wise, it would be very, very tough.
But that's not. But that's not what a versus is.
It's not. It's not. So I think she's right. I don't even know why she laughed through that.
Because she knew it was. Because she knew she was trolling us, trying to get a reaction. She already knew. Let's go to line 3. Eddie's on line 3. Hot Take Tuesday.
I think that Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers is better than To Pimp a Butterfly.
I like this take.
Yeah, wait, what?
Mr. Morale, Kendrick Lamar is better than To Pimp a Butterfly.
Okay. Okay,
I like this take.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
It's not controversial.
Wrong. It's wrong, but it's an interesting take.
Why is it wrong?
Yeah.
Rosenberg.
It's just the replayability. I don't think the replayability of Mr. Morale is the same as Pimp a Butterfly.
If you remove where To Pimp a Butterfly comes in the discography, remember he's coming off an all-time great album. I mean, unquestionably.
Right.
He's always coming off an all-time great album, but yeah.
But this was number 2, not number 4 or 5. What is Mr.
Right.
Morale? 4.5 because he had Untitled and Mastered in there or whatever. So I think at where it drops, and I think there's also more distance between Damn and Mr. Morale. But when you go song for song, and I'm only saying this because I listen to both pretty frequently, and I have a lot of the songs that I go to a lot. It's a great take. It's not that far off what he's saying.
Well, that's what I said.
It's not terrible.
I said he's wrong, but it's an interesting take. I don't think it's a better album. I think the amount of joints that you could play off Pimp a Butterfly on a regular basis is higher than Mr. Morale. And I think Mr. Morale, from an idea standpoint, there's a lot in there.
Yeah.
Like Pimp a Butterfly stays in a zone, a very political, a very black, a very everything zone. But Mr. Morale, while it's great, it gets to the joint about the couple fighting. It's all over the place. It's really good. I don't think it's as fine-tuned as Good Kid, Mad City. I mean, I'm sorry, as Pimp a Butterfly.
Let's go to Driver on line 4.
All right. Last week on Hot Take Tuesdays, you guys compared Celine Dion, Whitney Houston, and you compared Mariah Carey.
I don't know. I think we mentioned them in the same convo. Yes, we mentioned them in the same convo.
You cannot put Mariah Carey in that convo. Like, she cannot sing. She just screams.
That is not a fact.
That's
not
crazy.
Man.
That is not a fact.
Everybody else, those other two, they hit those crazy notes. You ever hear Mariah hit those crazy notes before?
Yes, she has record-breaking notes, bro. She's like in the Guinness Book of Records. She's actually broken records. What are you saying?
All I hear is screaming when I hear her.
Driver, are you a singer? Are you a singer yourself?
No, I'm not a singer myself, but I listen to a lot of music. And I'm telling you right
I thought
now,
maybe you had like a professional opinion or something. I don't know. I don't think. If I recall the Celine Dion convo from last week, I think we just mentioned them as greats. I don't know if we were saying one was better than the other. I think we were saying them all as greats.
We were talking about them all having iconic voices.
That's
like
it.
One of those, a voice that's like an instrument. Like it's a
and by the way, Driver, you're entitled to your opinion. I completely disagree. You just say she just screams, which is wild. But
she cannot sing.
Wild and incorrect. But
I'm not saying she can't sing, but I'm just saying, like, when she hit those high notes, it just sounds like screaming.
So you're talking about
Celine
like
Dion.
But it's a different style. But you're saying, Driver, that when you hear the end of Emotions, when she plays with the really high pitch,
the whistle note,
you only hear screaming. You can't hear that she's actually staying in key when she does that.
I mean, it could be a little bit subjective. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he just don't want her in the same box.
Thank you, Driver, for your hot take.
All right.
Don't go to line 1. Don't go to line 1.
We have to.
We can't.
Wait, no, we'll get there. We got a lot more ground to cover on Hot Take Tuesday. Let's go to line 5. Lance, Hot Take Tuesday. Here we go. Lance, what you got?
Lance.
If it wasn't for Remy, Papoose would have no career. He would be Red Cafe right now.
What?
Why do you have to hit Red Cafe out of nowhere?
Everybody catches shots. Wait, first of all, Red Cafe's had hits, so let's set that aside. True. And he's written songs, whatever. So I don't even put Red Cafe and Papoose in the same
category. Cafe can run his ass off.
Papoose would be selling incense on downtown Brooklyn.
Wow.
Disrespect, bro.
Disrespect. No. Yo, now are you like Team Remy in this whole breakup?
I'm joking with that, but I'm just saying, without Remy, Papoose wouldn't be popping at all.
Well, let's really break this down. Papoose right now has fans, underground rap fans that respect and love Papoose. Like, that's a fact. Without him having radio hits and all that. So he's had a rap career separate from being Remy Ma's husband. Because remember, it's not like he got hit records because he was Remy Ma's husband. We just know his name from the reality shows. He had an underground rap career and did things and that kind of still serves him to some degree. He was Remy Ma's manager for a second when she came on. Like, he literally worked on her behalf.
For a second, for a long time.
Right, yeah. So I don't even know. Are you saying we wouldn't?
No, I'm just saying he wouldn't have the level of relevancy he has. We wouldn't be talking about him. Well, he wouldn't be on TV.
Listen, what you're saying may be 1,000% true.
That's all I'm saying, and I'm not sure if it's even a hot take.
But you brought in Red Cafe, which made it about rap.
I'm just saying. Yeah, well, I brought that up because his career just flattened out because the interest died out.
Yo, my man, let's move on. My man just called up to try to assassinate multiple people at one time. It's about having an opinion, not assassinating a person's entire life.
No, that was an opinion. It was, it was his opinion.
His opinion he would be selling incense.
His opinion was Papoose is a loser and so is Red Cafe. That's not an opinion. That's just being a jerk. Let's make it about rap.
Line 7, Mac wants to go back to the Doggy Style conversation. Mac, what would you like to say?
So I get called crazy a lot for this take because I'm from the city, but I think that Doggystyle is actually a better album than Nas' Illmatic.
What?
People just keep this all over the place.
You think that's a crazy hot take? I don't think it's a crazy hot take.
It's outlandish.
It's not outlandish.
It's ridiculous.
What? Ridiculous?
Being from New York, I get called crazy a lot, but to me, that's a better album.
Bro,
listen, I don't hear it said a lot, but I don't think this is outlandish at all. Why is it outlandish?
That Snoop, what's the name of the album? Doggystyle is better than Illmatic?
Yeah, I don't see why it's outlandish.
Bar production. No, Doggystyle is an amazing album. Yes. Not on this. It's like Mariah and Whitney.
You're biased.
Not on the same level.
Yeah, it's some Queens-ish right here.
It's just not.
But you said the words outlandish. It ain't outlandish.
They should not be mentioned in the same.
Oh, no. Don't chill out, bro.
They shouldn't be.
Yo, and by the way, for the record, Illmatic is basically perfect. It's also basically 8 new songs. Snoop came at you with like 20 joints.
It wasn't 20. I think it was like 14. Was it 14?
No, it was more than 14. It's like 18.
I was just looking at it.
It's got a lot of joints on there, man. And all we 13. Really knew.
November 23, 1993, 13 songs, 52 minutes.
And Illmatic's 39 minutes. Illmatic's 39 minutes, and one of them was already halftime that we'd known for 2 years. By the way, it's incredible. I'm just saying it's better. It's probably better. Illmatic is better, I'd say, but I don't think it's outlandish to say you like Doggystyle more. I don't think it's outlandish.
Yeah, I mean, his personal opinion, yes.
Listen, the musicality of Doggystyle, if we're getting in the weeds on here, is much different than Illmatic, right? Illmatic is hip-hop samples, drums is dope. I love it. It's one of my favorite albums. Doggystyle is instrumentation where they're replaying. There's like live band, and it's a whole different type of thing.
True.
I don't even know if I can't even compare them. Like, it's not even sonically the same experience for me. It's just both hip hop albums.
Right. That's why I wouldn't put them in the same, because it's just right. I wouldn't compare them.
But I'll say this: Stuck on a Desert Island, it is a tough choice for me between those two. If I was stuck with one album, it's not to me.
Of the two.
Ebro, that's not a no-brainer. I'm going Illmatic over Doggystyle.
Because once again, back to the musicality of it all. Doggystyle takes you on a different musical journey as far as how they get in and out of songs. There's skits and things like that Illmatic's not necessarily doing.
Could we all agree there's more fun to be had on Doggystyle?
1,000%.
Of course.
It ain't no fun, matter of fact, if the homies got it. Let's go to line 1. Let's set this thing ablaze before we get to the gurus. Face.
I think that Rakim is overrated, man.
All right, you know what?
End the segment. We've done enough. We've done enough.
Wait.
Bang on him.
You're wildin'.
Wait. Hold on. I got to hear. So, Face. When you say the words overrated, what rating are you seeing Rakim get that you disagree with?
He's rated as like one of the best rappers of all time.
Correct.
I think he's okay, but come on, Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One, they're much better, man. Rakim is good, but I don't know.
This take got crazy. You somehow made this take get crazier.
Yo, Johnny, put on microphone fiend for me, real quick.
I assumed he was going to compare him to like modern rappers and say like, see there, but you compared him to other rappers of his time and don't think he's on the level. New dimension. Yo, my man, you're out of your board.
Big Daddy Kane is definitely better.
You're not going to get me to say anything sketchy about Big Daddy Kane, but nah.
He's been holding on to that since the 80s.
That's a big fact.
Yo, man.
Listen, Kane's skill, let's get into it. Kane's skill-wise is right there with Rakim, skill-wise. The reason people rate Rakim so high, Face, is because of not only the beat and music choices, he had so many. It was also his voice and how vivid his words were, like the pictures he was painting with his words, right? Like, yes, Kane is fire. Like, people love Kane. That's not what people... I think Rakim was unique in ways we had not seen before.
Mm-hmm. Right? And everyone agrees they ushered in the era together.
Yes.
But don't forget also, Arabia's President is 86. Long Live the Kane album is 88.
Right. So Kane had the luxury of building on that.
So,
right.
But nah, man, never say Rakim is overrated in your life.